Lao Prime Minister Pankam Vipavan and his Japanese counterpart Fumio Kishida have agreed to cement bilateral relations even as Japan provided scholarships worth 330 million yen or $3 million for Lao nationals. The Prime Ministers reached the agreement at their bilateral talks during Mr. Pankam's visit to Japan from April 22nd to 24th. Prime Minister Pankam Vipavan was in Japan to attend the 4th Asia-Pacific Water Summit in Kumamoto City. This was his first visit to Japan and the first face-to-face talks with the Japanese Prime Minister since Mr. Pankam assumed office in March last year. Shortly after their talks, the two prime ministers witnessed the signing of a cooperation document between both sides. Hereby, Japan provided scholarship worth 330 million yen or $3 million to Laos under the Japanese Grant Aid for Human Resource Development Scholarship or JDS program. Mr. Pankam, who spoke on the telephone with Mr. Kishida in March, thanked his counterpart for the warm responsibility extended to him and his delegation. The Lao leader congratulated Japan for successful hosting the Asia-Pacific Water Summit and its efforts to rehabilitate the damage caused by a major earthquake in Kumamoto City and nearby provinces. The steps taken since the earthquake 6 years ago have normalized the livelihood of the local people. On behalf of the Lao government, Mr. Pankam expressed his heartfelt gratitude to the government and people of Japan, a leading aid provider for Laos, for their invaluable assistance. Japan's official development assistance, or ODA, extended to Laos has covered a wide range of areas, including human resource development, education, sports, health, agriculture, forestry, infrastructure, clearance of unexploded ordnance, and the COVID-19 response. Mr. Pankam thanked the Japanese government for its commitment to extend support for Laos' presidency of ASEAN in 2024. He called on his counterpart to encourage more Japanese investors to do business in Laos. On this occasion, the Lao leader invited Mr. Kishida and Crown Prince Akishino to visit Laos. Mr. Kishida thanked his Lao counterpart for participating in the Asia-Pacific Water Summit and reaffirmed Japan's commitment to work with Laos to realize cooperation projects agreed on by the two governments.